Hello everyone, welcome back. Tom with Capo Fetish. Today we're going to talk about 10 stellar 1960s soul compilations. I'm going to start it off with the best of Sam Cooke. This is a great less is more compilation, just really hitting all the right moods and marks. Starting out with his first huge hit, You Send Me, going through great hits like Cupid, Twisting the Night Away, Chain Gang. We've got Bringing It On Home to Me, Only 16, Wonderful World, Summertime. The track Change Is Gonna Come is not on this particular compilation, but still a fabulous compilation by a guy we lost too soon in 1964. The best of Sam Cooke on RCA Records. Coming in at number 9, we've got one of the greatest backup bands of all time, like the Funk Brothers were to Motown, Booker T and the MGs were to the Stax label, playing on hundreds of songs. This compilation, though, is all instrumentals, starting off with their huge hit, Green Onions from 1962. Another great single from 68 called Time Is Tight, which the Clash would later cover on their Black Market Clash album. You also have a couple just great cover renditions of Mrs. Robinson, great instrumental version, as well as Groovin' by the Rascals. A lot of other just really cool covers, or not covers, but originals written by Booker T and the MGs. You got Al Jackson on drums, Booker T on keyboards, Duck Dunn on bass, Steve Cropper on guitar. What a band. So this came out on the Rhino label sometime in the 90s, and it's just a fabulous, like 16-song compilation. Highly recommended. This is coming in at number 9 for me. The very best of Booker T and the MGs. Coming in at number 8 is a great vocal group from the early to mid-60s featuring the famous, amazing Curtis Mayfield. There he is right there. A lot of great hits from this vocal band, a band that even was very influential to Bob Marley and the Wailers. If you listen to a lot of those early Wailers albums, you can definitely hear the influence of the Impressions vocals on the Wailers. So in this compilation, you've got all the necessities on here. You've got Gypsy Woman, which was covered by several people. It's All Right. What a great track from 63. It was kind of a big hit around the time of the JFK assassination. I'm So Proud, great little ballad there with, kind of sounds like a little bit of xylophone in the background. Got a version of Amen on here. To me, the definitive version of People Get Ready is on here, written by Curtis Mayfield. Other great tracks like Woman's Got Soul, You've Been Cheatin', Can't Satisfy. This came out on the MCA label back in the late 90s. Highly recommended. Great stuff. Great vocals, great songs. The Impressions. Coming in at number 7 is a must for any collection. Hitsville USA, the Motown Singles Collection from 59 to 71. Virtually every important 60s Motown single on here. It's amazing what they cranked out during the 60s. It was just on a weekly basis. A new single by another artist. I guess they just couldn't stop. They had to just keep cranking them out. And every well-known artist is on here, from the Supremes to the Temptations to Stevie Wonder to Smokey Robinson, Mary Wells. I love those early Mary Wells singles like You Beat Me to the Punch and Two Lovers. You also have some, you do now and then get a kind of a deep cut on this compilation here, like Hunter Gets Captured by the Game by the Marvelettes. But mostly it's just the hits, all great hits. Everything from Money, That's What I Want by Barrett Strong to I Just Want to Celebrate, but that was from 71. And then with the CD compilation, you get a really cool booklet here with great photos. And you've got, great write-ups about the acts and where the songs were placed on the charts and who wrote what. Holland Dozier Holland were just on fire during this period. They were as productive as Lennon and McCartney were during this period, just cranking out amazing quality songs, one right after the other. So this, for me, is coming in at number 7, Motown, Hitsville USA, 1959 to 71. Coming in at number 6 is a massive 9 CD box set, stacked singles from 59 through 68. Look at that. It comes with a really cool booklet as well, which talks about each artist and all the songs, how they were recorded, where they were placed on the charts. Really great stuff. This has come out in different configurations over the years. This is more the compact version. It used to come in like more of an album-sized configuration, but this is a must. This has every single single released by Stax during the 60s period. Really great stuff. Everyone from Otis Redding to Carla Thomas, etc. Highly recommended here. That's coming in at number 6 for me. Coming in at number 5 is a really great, solid compilation that Rhino put out back in 2000 of Ray Charles, the very best of Ray Charles. This has every great, well-known song by Ray Charles on it. Everything from I've Got a Woman to Drown in My Own Tears, Hallelujah, I Love Her So, What I'd Say, Parts 1 and 2, Sticks and Stones, Georgia on My Mind, 1 Mint Julep, Hit the Road Jack, Unchain My Heart, I Can't Stop Loving You, Busted, Let's Go Get Stoned. There's even a track with Willie Nelson on here called 7 Spanish Angels. One of the greatest artists of all time. One of the greatest voices. This guy was truly amazing. So the very best of Ray Charles. Really great compilation. Coming in at number 4 is a 2-disc compilation of Otis Redding called Dreams to Remember, the Otis Redding Anthology. Rhino as well put this out in the late 90s. This comes with a nice little booklet. This has every just well-known Otis Redding song and more. Has even the Christmas song, Merry Christmas to You, Baby, on here. Of course, it has Respect. It has Dock of the Bay. But what really ups the ante on this compilation for me is the complete performance he did at Monterey Pop Festival. Those 5 songs, which he did in less than 20 minutes, which really blew away the Love crowd. I don't think they were expecting this kind of energy. They were all probably really stoned out. And this probably woke them up. And the playing at that Monterey Pop Festival with Booker T and the MGs behind him is just unbelievable. It starts off with Shake. He goes into his version of Respect. I've Been Loving You Too Long. He does this incredible version of Satisfaction, which slows down and almost goes double time at the end. He adds his own vocals to it, which is really humorous. He's just making up stuff on the spot. And it's just, you could tell that, you could feel the energy coming out of the speakers, right? And then he ends with Try a Little Tenderness. Great last song, which really gets the crowd roaring. This is a really great compilation here. Just really featuring the absolute best moments of Otis Redding. And this was released again on Rhino, 2-disc set, little booklet. If it's still available, you should pick it up. It's just fantastic. It's called Dreams to Remember, the Otis Redding Anthology. Coming in at number 3 is another just great, less is more compilation from Aretha Franklin from Rhino. Best of Aretha Franklin. This came out sometime, I think in the maybe early 90s. Has all her key cuts from I've Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You, Lady Soul, Aretha Now. Has her great version of Eleanor Rigby on here. She does a great version of The Weight by the band. And of course, all those great hits. Baby I Love You, Chain of Fools, Think, Ain't No Way, The Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. My 3rd favorite compilation here. And then, of course, number 2 is one of the greatest party albums of all time. I'm talking about Sly and the Family Stone's greatest hits. Every track on here just kicks ass, just life affirming, just makes you want to go out and just accomplish anything you can accomplish. It's that amazing. Hot Fun in the Summertime, Milady, Sing a Simple Song, Life, Fun, Stand. Has the great single of Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself Again with the flip side, Everybody is a Star. Incredible A and B side there. Just high quality compilation, obviously still available. It doesn't have his, obviously this is a 60s compilation, so it doesn't have anything off of, There's a Riot Going On, but everything really that you would need from a Sly and the Family Stone album is on here. I'd say this one and Stand are musts for any album collection. So Sly and the Family Stone's greatest hits. This was off the Epic label, released in 1970. But number 1 for me is always going to be Soul Brother number 1. This box set here, James Brown's Star Time, covers his whole career, but I'm going to go with discs 1 and 2 as they apply to this particular theme we're doing today, 60s soul compilations. Discs 1, he's more doing the crooner thing, the R&B crooner thing with great songs like Think and Please, 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 Try Me. But by disc 2, he's completely revolutionizing music with songs like Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. Of course, you've got Cold Sweat on here, one of his greatest tracks. Side 2 is just, or not side 2, disc 2 is incredible. I Can't Stand Myself When You Touch Me. I Got the Feeling, Lick and Stick, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud. There Was a Time, live. That's a great live cut. Give It Up or Turn It Loose. I Don't Want Nobody to Give Me Nothing. Open Up the Door, I'll Get It Myself. And then disc 3 has one track from '69 that is absolutely a necessity, and that is Mother Popcorn, and that is one of the greatest grooves ever put down on tape. Just incredible. He had one of the greatest backup groups of all time. And Maceo Parker, what an incredible saxophone player. I mean, just incredible musicianship. The tightness is amazing. And when you talk about just a band leader, an arranger, a writer, performer, I mean, James Brown did it all. He did it all, and he did it better than just about anybody. And if I had to pick what my favorite all-time performer is, as a frontman goes on stage, it's definitely Soul Brother #1. So this is my number one 1960s soul compilation, just discs 1 and 2. And this is also, too, one of my absolute favorite box sets. I think I've played this box set more than any box set I've ever owned. It's probably one of my most played albums of the past 30 years. Star Time by James Brown, coming in at #1 for me. What are your favorite soul albums from the 60s, whether they're compilations or albums? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please press subscribe if you haven't done so. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.